Hansi Flick, I think it is time. And when I'm saying I think it is time, I'm speaking about Marcus Rashford. Because, guys, Barcelona, I feel like for the first time since Flick has been at Barca, we've kind of struggled in a way to just generate chances at will. Like FC Barcelona last season, the whole of last season, we've generated chances every single 5, 6, 7 minutes. Barcelona, it felt like they were getting a very good chance to score. And this season, I feel like in La Liga, the 3 games, we've really struggled to just generate high quality chances, and the volume of them have been a lot lower. But guys, I do think, right, a bit of a wild card. I think Hansi Flick's got to mix it up. But the guy that I want to speak about today is Marcus Rashford. Obviously on loan, 1-year loan from Man United. And I feel like, you know what? He has actually shown a lot of flashes that a lot of Barca fans, especially rival fans, have kind of been trolling, saying, why did we sign him? And we're going to speak about Marcus Rashford. And honestly, guys, what I truly believe that he can bring to this team. And honestly, the improvements, right? Marcus Rashford, at the end of the day, he's not a bum, guys. But I'm going to say my takes. I'm going to say some things that might surprise you guys, right? But guys, what I need you guys to do is smash up the likes and subscribe, right? I'm trying to build a big Barcelona community in the future. And what I need you guys to do is smash the likes, subscribe, and get down below in the comments, right? If you agree, disagree, got any takes, want to say something, I'll get back to you guys. But guys, let's start off with the Marcus Rashford. At the end of the day, guys, this is Marcus Rashford's last chance at a major club, right? Man United, regardless of what you think of them, they're still a major elite club in football, right? When it comes to stature. And Barcelona picked him up. And you know what? I feel like Marcus Rashford was very lucky to get picked up by Barcelona. He has to succeed here. If he doesn't succeed here, I think he's going to be bouncing around the Prem, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Nottingham, these teams, even Crystal Palace. And let's be honest, guys, unless Marcus Rashford does very well at FC Barcelona, it's going to be difficult to see FC Barcelona, who, let's be honest, we have our financial issues, still not currently in the 1-to-1 rule. So unless he absolutely smashes it at FC Barcelona and scores at least 15 goals, maybe another 8, 9 assists, right? I think that Barcelona are going to just let him pass. So Marcus Rashford, he's got to succeed at FC Barcelona. And I feel like the way that Raphinha, right, and the way that Ferran, and honestly even Dani Olmo, right, I feel like none of these guys really have been on top of their game this season. I feel like Lamine Yamal, maybe, you know, we give him a bit too much of the workload. And you know what? That's the reason why Lamine Yamal is struggling with all these double team, triple teams, when Dani Olmo and Raphinha, honestly, are giving you nothing, right? Ferran Torres, I feel like Marcus Rashford, what I saw, and I have to say this, if none of the attackers are doing well, this is actually why we brought Marcus Rashford in. If Raphinha is not doing well, if Ferran, right, stops scoring for some reason, if Lewandowski, right, of course he's old, but he picks up more injuries, this is exactly why we brought in Marcus Rashford. Obviously, Raphinha, it's going to be difficult for him to replicate that season, scoring over 35 goals, 20 assists. It's going to be very difficult for Raphinha to have like a podium, Ballon d'Or podium type of season again. That's exactly why we bought Rashford, but I haven't seen enough of him. And the moments that I actually did see in the preseason and also in the Levante game specifically, when Barcelona were down 2-0 to start the game, I really thought in the Levante game, and let me know in the comments if it was just me, but even though Barcelona were down 2-0, I feel like he was one of our better attackers in the Levante game. Do you guys remember this guy, Marcus Rashford, always getting down the outside, just beating his defender for pure pace, and regardless, he's beating his defender, and he's whipping in crosses, and I'm looking at that, just a potential assist right there. And also in the preseason, he was getting into good areas, and I feel like Marcus Rashford, the only thing I'm going to say is that he needs to be, he's the one guy, right? And what's funny, because I'm about to say, and it's going to sound kind of funny, but Marcus Rashford, I feel like he needs to be a little bit more selfish. And that's funny because Hansi Flick has legit spoken out against this ego, killer success, all of these quotes. Hansi Flick, who's he talking about? Lamine Yamal, Raphinha, probably one of them, if not both, right? But Lamine Yamal, Raphinha, I don't even want to speak about the selfishness, all that stuff, but I actually feel like Marcus Rashford is being a bit too nice, a bit too selfless. And we saw this in the preseason, Ronnie Barkley taking up shots, Marcus Rashford passing up shots. And I was saying Marcus Rashford, he needs to shoot those opportunities because he has very good ball striking. And Marcus Rashford, what I've seen in that Levante game, Raphinha, I just don't think he can do that. And I know a lot of Barcelona fans might hate me for it, but Raphinha, what does he make his money for? What is Raphinha very good at? Raphinha is very good at ball striking, right? Making runs away from the ball. Let's be honest. Raphinha is a guy that he has a very good cross. His final pass, very underrated. But we have seen Marcus Rashford actually do kind of well against low blocks, have some sort of success. While Raphinha, I feel like we just haven't really seen him this season outside of the goal and assist that he picked up in La Liga. But Marcus Rashford, what I've seen in preseason and also against Levante, I want to see him play more. I want to see Lamine Yamal not be triple team every single time on the right. And the opponents, they're basically disrespecting our left side. They're basically saying, Raphinha, beat us. But Raphinha can't really beat us. That's the thing. Lamine Yamal has to do all these heavy lifting. And maybe I'm too critical on Lamine Yamal, but this is where I actually feel bad for the kid. Lamine Yamal, I know he's a great player, but he should not be having to take on 3-4 guys, 3-4 opponents, and Dani Olmo and Raphinha and all these guys can't help out. And this is where Marcus Rashford, when I saw the dribbling against Daegu, against Levante, I really feel like that can be replicated. That's what I'm gonna say. And you know what, Hansi Flick, we need another dribbler, right? We missed out on Nico Williams, right? Let's be honest, guys. We didn't get another player, but Marcus Rashford, he's not the answer, but I feel like it is a answer. And you know what? It's better than what we're currently doing out on the left, right? Alejandro Balde, he's out also. You know what? A lot of people were saying Alejandro Balde, Rashford, they don't really have chemistry. Well, guess what? We might as well try it out. Gerard Martin is here. Gerard Maldini, whatever you call him. But you know what? I really feel like Marcus Rashford, let's be honest, guys. This guy, he has to succeed. This is his last opportunity. I have to say that again. This is Marcus Rashford, the last opportunity. This guy is absolutely starving for an opportunity just to play. And you know what? Hansi Flick, I know Hansi Flick likes him. I know it's not a move that the board got Deco and Laporta, and Hansi Flick wasn't in favor of it. But Hansi Flick likes the player. I think he's waiting a bit too long now, and I know I wanted to see Rashford. I even said maybe 3 months into the season, but Raphinha is not really delivering. Ferran's not really doing it for me performance-wise. I think, you know what? Let Rashford play, and this guy's got absolutely everything to prove. This guy has to press, and I feel like with the pressing comments, I really feel like Rashford, why not? That's why I think he's an absolute wild card. And with the little moments that we've seen from Marcus Rashford, I've actually liked them. And once again, guys, I have to say it. This is Marcus Rashford's last opportunity at a big club, and he's got to make it. He's got to make it here. If he doesn't make it here, once again, he's going to be bouncing around the Prem, whether it's Crystal Palace, all these teams. Like, he doesn't want to play there. You want to play under the bright lights in the UCL, right? With the new Camden, with Lamine Yamal, with Pedri, right? With Dani Olmo, with Raphinha, with Hansi Flick. You want to stay here. So Marcus Rashford, this guy's absolutely starving for an opportunity. He's really wants the opportunity. I know he does. And I feel like the little minutes that he's getting, microwave minutes, I feel like Hansi Flick, we might as well just throw the wild card, right? Rashford, we don't know if it's going to work, but what I've seen so far, I think it's worth the risk. I really believe it. And you know what? Maybe you got to start Dani Olmo or Fermin, whoever it is at the 10. Maybe Lewandowski start him as the 9. We seen Rashford against Como, right? At the 9, and he was very good. So who knows where Rashford's going to do best, in left or striker. I don't feel like we have enough evidence yet to judge that, but I really want to see Marcus Rashford really integrated into this Barcelona team. I feel like for the first time, and let's be honest, guys, I feel like even when we haven't scored, like against Leganés and all these teams that we scored 1 goal, like Las Palmas or in Athletic when we lost last season, I feel like this is the first time under Hansi Flick that we're actually struggling to create chances, really. 3 straight games in a row for me. And listen, Marcus Rashford, I don't know his best position, left wing striker, right? I feel like we still need, as the fans, a bit more evidence to say that. But I do want to see this brother playing left wing striker, whatever it is. I want to see him in the attack because I really believe he's got something to offer. But guys, let me know what you guys think about this video, the take. Marcus Rashford, I feel like he's got to play. Let me know what you think is going to be his best position, whether it's striker, right, or left wing. Let me know in the comments down below. Smash up the likes, subscribe to the channel, guys. Trying to grow the community. Visca Barca. Peace out.